Hello, everybody. Welcome to Oxford Media Services. And today we are conducting another mock IELTS interview. And today our candidate is Hamza Haider. Let's begin. IELTS International Syndicate Department. This is Ali. Welcome to the interview. Would you please shortly introduce yourself?
Thank you, sir. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Hamza Haider, and I belong to province Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, district Mardan, city Tahtbai. I did my bachelor in zoology from Malakand University, and now I'm serving my duty as a teacher.
Thank you, Hamza. Let's shortly talk about the weather. Have you ever been in cold weather somewhere, and what do you think about the weather nowadays?
Last year, on the occasion of Eid, I had gone to Kumrat with my relatives and friends. So when we started journey from here, we took approximately 88 hours on the way. When we reached there, the weather was very cold, and we were tired, and we slept and wore a blanket. When in the dawn, when I woke up, I was preparing myself for prayer. So I went here and there in search of water. So lastly, I found the water and I performed ablution and then offered the prayer in cool breeze. So I experienced a severe cold weather in Kumrat.
Okay, great. As you know, the weather differs from one place to another place. In your country, are there places different in weather than each other?
Yeah. There are many places in our country where the weather is changing. So there here in our country, some are the coldest places like Malam Jaba, and Murray, Naran Kagan, and some are the hottest regions like Sindh, Balochistan. And so these are the regions where the weather changing.
Okay. Would you like to live in cold weather or hot weather? What kind of place would you like to live in?
Very interesting question, sir. I would like to live in moderate region, moderate place, because I'm unable to tolerate too cold or hot temperatures since from my childhood.
Okay, Mr. Hamza. Now, this was the first part of the interview. Now we are going to the second portion of the interview where we would have a cue card. I'll give you a cue card and you have 1 minute to think about, and after that, tell me about that cue card. Are you ready? Okay. That's your cue card.
Can I start, sir?
Okay.
Sir, when I was in class 10, so the principal of our school arranged a competition, a speech competition party. So I participated in that party, and he wrote my name. He wrote my name on the competitor list. So when I went home, I was a little bit nervous because there was no vocabulary, there was no preparation. So little bit I prepared myself when I came on the next morning. So when the competition started, so I delivered my speech, but I knew my speech was not too good as the other guys delivered. When the prize distribution ceremony started, so I amazed when I heard that you got first position in the speech. So I didn't believe, because my speech was not too good as compared to the other guys. So when I received a trophy from the head from one of my respected teacher, Rashid, who taught us maths and physics. So my victory and my win became double when I received a trophy from the hand of one of my respected teacher. So after the competition, I asked from my principal that how I came first, because my speech was not too good as compared to the other. So he told me that speech. I know your speech was not too good, but your body language, your wording, and your topic was relevant. Your topic was relevant, and your equal concentration to the people was perfect. That's why you came first. So it was such a great memory for me that I received a trophy from one of my respected teacher, Anwar Rashid. I am a big fan of him.
Thank you, Mr. Hamza. We will have a few questions. And as competition is concerned, competition can play a role in the psyche of the students and the people. On the other hand, it can create sometimes problems as well. So what do you think, to which extent can a competition affect a student's performance or a competitor's performance in life and related to the study?
Sir, as I said, when I was class 10, so I was nothing before the competition. When I participated in competition, I got a lot of talents from there. So now, now you are looking, I am talking in front of you. So that was my first experience. So I learned a lot of things from there. So competition is must for the student. The competition of speeches or other things are must for a student, because student gets inspired from that, and also they aware of the things that they required for the future. And when you inspire or encourage someone by means of these things, so the human brain in the prefrontal cortex region of the brain inspire or motivate the students, and they getting inspired, and they become an international level leaders.
Okay, Mr. Hamza, usually we have seen that competitions and arranging the competition can sometimes cause adversity among the people. It can sometimes lead to different problems, and the people get engaged in controversies with each other. So what do you think to how it has contributed to controversy, adversary, and enmity among the people rather than friendship?
Sir, as you know, that jealousy is one of the factor in human nature. So, according to my point of view, if the competition is arranged on the basis of some rules, regulations, so there will be no adversity among the competitor, the parents, and the committee who arranged that party. So so I think if this party arranged on the basis of some rules, regulations, so I think there will be no adversity in them.
Okay. Mr. Hamza, you know that always the competition are based on a better judgment. And there should be a judgment among the people which would be acceptable to all the factions in the competition. So what do you think, what kind of judgment should be there, and what kind of judge should be there to be acceptable to all the factions, all the competitors?
Sir, first of all, you have to make a committee for that competition, and you bring that judges which is impartial, which are impartial, because when there is impartiality and when there is no favoritism, so I think this is the big thing that I said, that when there is no favoritism and when there is impartial judgment, so I think there will be no problem in that competition. So when you bring judge which are impartial, and they don't believe on favoritism, or they don't like favoritism, so I think it is one of the main point in the in this.
Thank you, Mr. Hamza. It was round about now 10 minutes in our interview. Fantastic, you did very well. And in the next classes, we will record next candidates. This is just a mock interview. I mean that there will be problems in the pronunciation. At the same time, there will be the problems in grammar. There will be, however, in a separate video, we will then talk about all the mistakes. So hope that our next candidates will be and they will be far better. So that's all from over here, and it was a 10 minutes a mock interview which was recorded for the understanding of students. Shortly, Mr. Hamza want to say something in short words.
According to this institute, I would like to say something that before the joining, I was my level was 0 when I came here, and I saw such a beautiful environment. So I improved myself 80% here, and you are listening my words, you are listening my language, you are seeing my body language. It's because of this great personality. So I appreciated him, and if you want to become something, so please join us. This Oxford Institute, which is provide a better environment for your child, for your kids. So thank you.
Thank you, and that's all from over here, Oxford Studio. Thank you. Tata bye bye.